This is not for everybody. Let me just say that one time. This is not for everybody. Everyone is not capable of doing this. This involves lifting heavy and bulky items. Like right now, I gotta pick up a fridge that weighs 140 pounds from the Roadie app, and it's paying, let me tell you, it's paying a total of $49.10, and it's going 3 miles. Said it should take me 24 minutes. And the only reason I could do this order is because I have the vehicle that could accommodate the fridge. It's 70 inches by 30 by 27. This fridge would not have fit in my Acura MDX. So if you have an SUV, it may not fit. But this van is a game changer. It's gonna fit. And this is why I don't really schedule myself or even try to schedule myself on Doordash. I don't even bother with turning on the app most times. Uber Eats, yeah, because most times I could get on. Grubhub, yeah, because I might get a random order that works for me. But for Doordash, I don't even bother turning on the app, because then it's gonna be telling me I gotta get to the store within 10 minutes or I get a contract violation. And then when I pick it up, you know, it doesn't matter what happens on the road, I gotta drop it off by a certain time before I get a contract violation, etc., etc., etc. You know, there's a lot of things. The order might be a no tip, it might be only paying $3, and it's just not worth my time. This is worth my time. These orders are worth my time. I already have an order on Metrobi lined up today that's paying me $91 to do 7 drop-offs. I do have to go to Manhattan, and I do have to go up to Port Washington to pick up the order. But it's cool, man. It's cool. Because I don't know if I would have made $91 during that period that I'm going to do that order. So it's cool. So I just want to show you exactly why I stopped doing Doordash. And it's partially Doordash's fault as well, by them gamifying the app and making you having to qualify for certain tiers and, you know, all of that, because I was a Dash Now type of guy. But if you're watching this and you only do Doordash, I hope I could inspire you to like level up. You see what I mean? I too used to drive a Honda Accord. Doordash and Uber Eats destroyed that car. I use my Acura MDX for deliveries, and it is still standing. I did put on a lot of miles on it, but it's still standing. And I said, you know what? I don't want to put no more miles on that car. So let me just get this. So now I'm just cruising, basically, you know. Got my raincoat, put it on, and let's go pick up this fridge, drop it off, go home, pick up my wife, my son, drop them off, and see what else we can make today. I'm hoping to make $200 again like I did yesterday. I made $212 yesterday. So for the first 2 days, I want to be up over $400. This year I said my weekly goal was going to be $800, but my goal is really to make $500 a week doing this though, you know what I mean? I'm not going to push myself too hard if I can't make $800. So between $500 and $800, I'm good. That along with my W-2 money, I'm good money. So guys, I'm just trying to tell you, pivot. Sign up for more apps. Sign up for the catering app Zifty. Deliver that, delivered. You're gonna be on a wait list? Okay, fine. Just wait. Have some damn patience. Shipped, Spark, Freight, Roadie, Instacart. There's many other apps. There's a lot of apps. Curry, Dispatch. And these apps have car orders. You could go to an auto parts store like Advanced Auto Parts and just pick up a freaking sensor and get paid $20 or get paid $10. You gotta mix it up, man. Mix it up. It would just help you enjoy what you're doing more. You don't have to deal with, you know, hungry customers all the time, and you don't have to go to some, you know, weird places all the time and buildings, and, you know, mix it up. Let's go pick up this fridge. This is gonna be a ride along with a purpose. A little ride along with a purpose, a message. Let's hit home. Let's go. Rain or sun, we out there. All right, guys, we got the fridge. Had to go in the back there to get it. And it's been a little while, maybe about 10, 15 minutes, maybe more. But about to load and deliver. I think it requires a signature too, so I don't like those. And it's raining. Let's make it happen. So guys, it said it should take 9 minutes to the drop off. Let's make it happen because I gotta be home in good time. I was a little late yesterday, you know. I want my wife to lose her job. But she was only about 6 minutes late though. And she's a salaried employee. So yeah, and she doesn't do any gig work, you know. She's W2. She's W2 and she's gonna remain W2. So yeah, I guess if I really want to do gig work and I want to go all out, I can. And I'll just say, okay, my wife does the W2 thing, you know, let me do this. But I don't know if I want to do that yet, man. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, put on my seatbelt, safety first. And let's make it happen. All right, guys, we're here for the drop off. Let's get it done and keep it moving. So guys, usually I would stick around to help, not today. All right guys, got the fridge dropped off and I would usually stick around to help the customer put it in their house or something, but I don't really like the way this house is situated. I had to actually turn the fridge to actually get it into the gate. And listen, I don't want the hassle right now. I gotta get home. You see what I mean? I'm already running late. I gotta get home. So yeah, I didn't even mark complete. Let me mark complete, man, because I wanted to shoot the customer a little text to say the fridge is outside. Hi. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that, you know. I don't want to be too nice and then the customer feels entitled that I have to put it in their house. We're not obligated to do that on the roadie. You see what I'm saying, guys? So yeah, you gotta use your own discretion when it comes to that. So let me just mark this completed, complete delivery, and keep it moving, man. So yeah, so guys, I'll see you when I'm back online with another order. All right guys, I'm back online. It's currently 9:56. I haven't done anything since I dropped off the fridge. Well, in terms of work, I did drop my wife to work, then my son to school, then I chill a while, maybe like for an hour, because I had some things to do, some business to handle, and then I picked up some breakfast, and I destroyed it. Now I'm on my way to Port Washington. It should take me about half an hour to get up there, and I'll be early. And while I wait, or maybe I'll check and see if the order is ready. If it's not ready, I'll just pull up my laptop and do some video editing. But, you know, the whole purpose of this video is to just show you guys that you could make a lot of money and you could work efficiently without having to do Doordash and Uber Eats, especially if you're not even able to make money on these apps. Because even if I want to work, I couldn't work because I checked the map. Most of the map is great. Then I can't dash along the way to another zone. That used to be an option. And when I checked the schedule only had a half an hour opening. Like, what am I supposed to do with half an hour? And I'm there waiting 5 to 10 minutes for my first offer, and then nothing comes. The first offer they sent me is a $3 offer going 6 miles. You see what I mean? So you don't have to labor, and you don't have to be out here struggling like that. You see, you just take solid offers. I'm not saying this is specific to every single person that's watching this or every single market, because you might be in a market where Doordash is the only option. Uber Eats, Grubhub are the only options. You see what I mean? Because, or let's say Instacart, and you're not getting good paying offers. That might be your only option to do gig work and make some extra money. I am not saying it's for everyone. It's market specific. But if you're in a great market, like the New York City market, you ain't got no excuses. You see what I mean? You ain't got no excuses and telling me, oh, I'm doing Doordash and this, that, and that's the only app and I'm not making enough money. Like, I've already made 50 bucks. I'm about to make an extra $91. Doesn't matter how long it's gonna take me. I got the money lined up. It's easy money. I'm gonna pick up some pasta and drop them off to 7 different spots in Manhattan, and I made $90. It's easy, I'm telling you. They're not heavy, they're not bulky. You know, the only thing is when I go to Manhattan, I gotta, you know, make sure I park properly and be in and out, you know, like a bank robber, so I don't get a ticket. But apart from that, it's easy money, man. It's easy money. I prefer to do that than to be running to the store, dropping off to the customer, waiting for another offer, running to the store, picking up, dropping off, and do that 6-7 times, and I'm only at $40. Don't get me wrong. There's some banger orders out there. You might be in the large order program, if that still even exists. I don't think it even exists. But you might be receiving catering orders. But who says you're gonna get those? You're not guaranteed. What I do is I work a lot of different apps. Okay, I could slide to depart for my trip now. I work a lot of different apps and I choose the best offers that's available or that's sent to me on each app. It's that simple. I'm gonna show you. I'm not just talking, I'm gonna show you what I do. And once I have the time that I could make $200 to $300, even sometimes $400 every day. Some people may even bring up the whole talk about taxes and that your mileage when you do Doordash it's a tax write-off, and if you do these orders on all the apps I'm talking about for low mileage but big payout, you have to end up paying a lot of taxes. But what people don't realize is when you're driving a lot of miles to do $6, $7, $10 offers, $12 offers, and occasionally the banger offers of $25, $35, $40 unicorn orders, you know, they don't realize the amount of miles they're driving, the wear and tear that they're doing on their cars or their SUVs or vans. And then on top of that, the vehicle does not run on air or water. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't run on rainwater or seawater. You see, gas is not free. So the more you drive, the more you have to fill up. And the more city miles you drive and stop and go, 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 the more you have to fill up your tank. And that's cutting into your profits big time. You see what I mean? And I was just reflecting. Guys, I came back from vacation last Sunday. And I worked all week, Monday to Sunday. 7 days. I've worked yesterday and I'm working today. So that's 9 days straight. Guess how much I paid for gas? I spent in gas money. $131. $131. Look, I had some gas in the tank before I left. It wasn't on E. But it's probably half tank, which is like $30. So let's say I used up $160 worth of gas. And I made $1,400, and I'm already at about, let's say, about $275. Let's say I'm about $17. Let's round it out to $1,700. $1,700. I spent $160 to make $1,700, simply because the way I'm driving, the orders that I'm taking. I've driven maybe 500 miles during that time. 500 miles, literally over $3 a mile the last time I calculated. So that is why I changed up my strategy big time. You see what I mean? Big time. I changed it up because it could get a little depressing out here, man. Seriously. I was just watching Gig Gal. You know, check out Gig Gal 440. YouTuber, and she was doing some Spark orders, and I'm watching a video and she's up to like $90 like in no time. I'm like, whoa, with a couple Uber Eats orders mixed in, but no Doordash. The Doordash play too much games, man, too much games. But guys, I'm 6 minutes away from the pickup. I'm here extra early. Hopefully the orders are ready to move and I could start heading to Manhattan and get these things banged out, man, you know? The goal today is 200. I'm gonna try to make it, but I don't know. Today seems very, very slow. Very, very slow. But I keep you posted. But look, man, I'm not trying to deter you or stop you from actually do Doordash. You see what I mean? But just don't go all in. Just don't throw all your chips in on Doordash. You gotta mix it up. That's the whole thing I'm advocating for. Mix it up. If Doordash just works for you and that's all you want to do, that's all you could do your thing. You see what I mean? If it's working for you, do your thing. But if you want to make more money, if you want to actually put less wear and tear on your car, if you want to just pivot and do better, you gotta work some other apps. The catering apps are there. Last mile delivery apps are there, the shopping apps are there. They're easy. It might seem intimidating at first, like everything else, but as soon as you get a couple orders under your belt, man, you're gonna be looking back and saying, man, I feel dumb. I feel dumb, man, that I put so much time and effort into Doordash for very little return. All right, guys, we had the pickup. Let's see if the order is ready half an hour before, because listen, time is money, and plus half an hour can make a big difference in the traffic patterns in New York City. Let's try. All right, guys, we are loaded up. We got 7 drop-offs in Manhattan. Well, 6 drops in Manhattan, 1 in Brooklyn, and yeah, it's now 10:48, so we got loaded up before the departure time, and we're gonna actually, you know, beat some traffic, save some time. So guys, it's gonna take us 1 hour 17 minutes to get into Manhattan. We're gonna be there at 12:07, which is not bad time. And let me make sure I'm not paying a toll, because I don't have to pay a toll. Yeah, it is sending me through the toll. It is sending me through the toll, but without the toll, let me see how much is actually gonna be. Avoid tolls, go back. Avoiding tolls, 117. Let me see how much it's gonna be to avoid tolls. 128. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Extra 10 minutes. Yeah. It's only $6. I might actually just do the without toll. Yeah, I might be the I might pay the toll. I think I'm gonna pay the toll. It's only like 6 and change. I'm gonna pay the toll, and it's a tax write-off. It's a business expense, so it is what it is. Let's pay the toll. Save some time. You know, that 10 minutes might be crucial. You know what, guys? An hour 25 minutes. Yeah, we'll actually take the toll-free bridge. We'll take the Queens Bridge, Ed Koch Bridge. I know I'm all over the place, but yeah. If you could avoid the tolls, yeah, avoid the tolls. But just remember, a lot of these apps, they pay the toll, or you could actually get reimbursed, or you could just write it off on your taxes. Simple.
Shot clock, what's the score? Fast start, told him put it on the floor. Light it up, bring the fire to your throat. Pipe it up, going crazy, gas me up, give me more. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it. Let's go, let's go, let's get it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Show me how you do it. Love the way you move it. Gotta get into it. Come on, let's just do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Work, let's do it. Nike tip, make it play, score stupid. Get to it.
All right, guys, we at the first delivery, and this one I think we got how many drop-offs? Maybe like 8 boxes. So we gotta pick the boxes with the names and get them dropped off. I already saw the guy, and we're good. All right, guys, finished drop-off number 1. The second one is actually 4 minutes away, and it's currently 1:24. So we're doing great. You know, these drop-offs in Manhattan are like close to each other, so shouldn't be a problem. And I found some good parking where the traffic officers are not like on the prowl, because I've seen them on the prowl. So let's drop off the rest 5 that we have in Manhattan, and then you know, move on to the next thing. Who knows what it will be? Brooklyn. We gotta go to Brooklyn, and then maybe a roadie order or something. I don't know. So guys, see you at the next drop. The recording process is gonna be difficult, of course, because I'm just trying to, you know, in and out like a heist. You know what I mean? Like zoom through, drop it off, move, come back, next. A Manhattan is an animal in itself, man. But yeah, guys, I'll talk to you soon. And guys, the thing is, right, when you do Doordash only, or when you make Doordash your primary app, you can get deactivated at any time without any explanation, without any reason. You don't even know why you got deactivated. You might do a delivery, you know, really good, you know, pick it up, drop it off, and there might be some fries missing from the order, and the customer might think like you're responsible for it, because some of these customers don't really understand how these platforms work, and they think the driver is responsible for the taste of the food and a lot of different variables. But we're not. We're just picking it up and dropping it off. And it's like you could get deactivated at any time, like a lot of content creators have been. You see what I mean? This could happen to you at any given time, and you don't want to build up a whole vibe, you know what I mean? You're in your groove, you know, you're doing your thing, you know, you're in your zone, and then bam, you're no longer on the platform. Like, what? No explanation. Like, what is going on here? You see what I mean? And that's what these platforms could do to you, especially Doordash. This is not even exaggerating or anything. Doordash will do that to you. I've done a lot more Uber Eats orders than I've done DoorDash orders, and I'm telling you, I never had a problem with a single Uber Eats offer. Well, an order. None of them. None. Late. No problem. I've never had a problem. Anyways, I'm about to drop off now. Let's get it done. Let's make it happen. All right, guys, we finished with that delivery, and the next one is only 4/10 of a mile away as well, and it's gonna take us 7 minutes. 12:34, so we should be out of Manhattan, hopefully, you know, a little bit after 1. A little bit after 1. So, okay. So I asked him if it's required a signature, and he says, just let them sign it if you can. The first one I didn't take a signature. I could have, but it's fine. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure they have stuff, you know. So guys, I was actually just checking my, you know, my list of deliveries, and we only got 2 more deliveries in Manhattan, and then we have 2 in Brooklyn. So that is great. So wait, I think I had 7 stops, and I think I only had 6 deliveries. I need to double check this. So the next one is a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Yep, I only had 6 drops. I had 7 stops, but 6 drop-offs. And in my mind, I was thinking 7. So 4 stops in Manhattan, 2 in Brooklyn. Ah man, this is easy. So I'll be out of Manhattan in like the next, let's say, 20 minutes, hopefully. Sweet. All right, guys, here for the 3rd drop, and parking great again. Oh man, I don't know, everything's lining up, man. So I have to take 3 pictures, one of the building, the drop off, and then actually the invoice. So let's make it happen. All right, guys, completed that delivery. That's delivery number 3. And the next one is gonna be the last one in Manhattan, thank God. 5/10 of a mile, half a mile, and it's gonna take us 5 minutes. Oh man, gotta love it. Listen, I wish I could do more of these orders, because I think they're available like every week, twice a week and all. But I have the W2. You see what I mean? So it is what it is. I only do them when I can. Mondays if I can, Tuesdays if I can. But a lot of the times I can't, because I have to go back home to get my son from the bus. But my wife's brother is here, so he's getting him off the bus, you know, in my absence. So yeah, man. But the app Metrobi, it does have some good orders. It does have some, you know, bad ones as well, but you take the good ones and you leave the bad ones. It's that simple. You see what I mean? But sometimes when you're doing Doordash, they're just sending you bad offers. But the other thing too, right? The other thing too. In New York City, if you can get on, you know, like on the schedule or Dash Now, you can make money. Don't get me wrong, you can make money, because, you know, there's the mandate, the minimum wage mandate. I think there's 18 and change you get every hour you work for while you're on a trip. But the thing is, let's say you decide to do every order, you're driving all over the place. And the other thing is, that's if you could even get on the schedule. Like, I can't get on the schedule, and whenever I do get on the schedule, it's for only half hour. You see, I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to be competing like that. Seriously. I really don't. You see? I don't want to be doing that. It's too much, man. It's too much headache, man. Listen. Siri, man, in my ears. I want every single order to be worth it. You see what I mean? I want when I do it, I feel satisfied after completing the order. I want, even if I do an order and it's high mileage, it's because I'm going from Manhattan to Queens, and even though it's paying me $15, I'm good with it. You see what I mean? I don't want to be arguing about whether things are worth the money or whatever. I don't want to be doing that. And with Doordash, it's a lot of that going on. See what I mean? But anyways, see you at the next drop. All right, guys. I'm at the 4th drop off and parking available. And let me see. Let me make sure I get the... All right, I see a guy. I see a guy. Excuse me. Sir. You work at Jean? All right, guys, made contact and let's secure the vehicle. I'll be right back. All right, guys, in and out like a heist. Done with that delivery, done with Manhattan 4 drop-offs. It's now 1 o'clock, 1:01. That's great time. Now I head to Brooklyn, and that's like basically on the way home. I was checking Roadie to see if there's anything in Manhattan going over to Brooklyn. But, oh yeah, I see something right now. Let me see if it's any good. Yeah. $13, close pickup. Let me see. Let me see. Traffic is kind of weird over here, you know. I want to see where I'm going first before I put in for this roadie gig. I don't want it to be anything that's going to take up too much of my time. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, I'll keep you posted. So, guys, the next stop, 20 minutes away. I'm just gonna finish this route, because if I go to do a roadie order, it's gonna take another 20-30 minutes to make $13, and you know, it's just best to get off of here, you know what I mean? Let's just get off of Manhattan and, you know, count our blessings that we didn't get a ticket for parking at the wrong place. You know, because they're like monsters out here, man. Savages. You know what I mean? Successful 4 deliveries. And then we're gonna just complete the last 2 in Brooklyn. I think it's downtown Brooklyn though. I never delivered for this current merchant downtown Brooklyn. So it's gonna be interesting to see whether there's parking, because downtown Brooklyn could be just like Manhattan. I think we should be all right though. Streets, baby, let's get it. All right, guys, it's 1:28 and we're here in Brooklyn for the 5th drop, and I found a good parking spot. I do have to pay the meter, but I think I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit really quick and just run downstairs, drop these off, and come back. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. Guys, leaving the kitchen and we're going up the hatch. That was quick, that was easy, and we're out. Close this hatch, stick another picture and get back to the car before I get a ticket. Yeah, I know. All right, that was easy. All right, guys, we are back. Oh man, that was quick and easy, and we got one more. Man, this van, loving it right now. The last one is kind of complicated. He said he'll send me the video. If the front door is locked, there's a lock box next to it on the left side, and they give me the code, and the key is there to enter the restaurant to actually do the delivery. Hope it's open, and I hope there's parking and it's now 1:33 and we're 14 minutes away. So we're going to be completed before 2 o'clock, which means altogether this order is going to take us 4 hours to do. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. And most of it is just the driving, guys. It's just the drive to Port Washington and then the drive from Port Washington all the way to Manhattan for the first drop. That is the only thing about this order, you know, that will deter people from taking it. But I want people not to take the order, because if people don't take the order, then I'll get to take the order. You see what I'm saying? So please don't take it. Leave it for me. Thank you. You see what I mean? So yeah, I'd rather do this guaranteed money on this route than to be going everywhere doing Doordash. I'm not saying I couldn't have made $190 to $100 within the same time doing Doordash, but guys, I'm only doing freaking, how many deliveries I'm doing? 6 deliveries for that money, and I'm only driving altogether, maybe the route said it would take me 34 miles. You see what I mean? 34 miles. If you drive, do that kind of, you know, if you drive Doordash and you make that kind of money, best believe you're driving twice or maybe about 70 miles, let's say, because a lot of people don't know how to take orders. And these days with the whole New York, well, I'm talking about my market, with the whole New York regulations, you're taking pretty much everything, any and everything out here. But that's if you could even get on the app. The opportunities are not there. I'm speaking for myself. Maybe it's different for you, but it's not the same. It's not the case for me. You see? So that's why I don't do Doordash. After completing this, guys, for the day, I'll be up $140, and I only worked 5 hours. 5 hours. An hour early in the morning to do that roadie order. And it didn't even take me an hour. It's just that, you know, I was lollygagging, and it took me a little while to complete the order and get back home and stuff. But let's say the first order took me an hour, and this is gonna take me 4 hours. $140 in 5 hours. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. You know, we got a crippled guy crossing the street. Things are real rough out here, man. I'm telling you. Count your blessings. Alright guys, we're here for the last drop off, and it's the biggest one. We got 15 cases. I don't know if they could all fit in here, but we're gonna try something. Let's make it happen. See guys, these guys are doing Doordash, Uber Eats, and they're waiting around for offers. See that? They're waiting around for offers. They're making no money like me. Yo, you guys making money or what? Oh, they don't understand.
Yeah, because what it should be from here to there, like a slope. Exactly.
Making a lot of money? Huh? No? Mucho dinero? Mucho dinero, no? Slow? See? It's slow. They said they don't speak English, but they understand the meaning of slow though. So these guys ain't making no money, man. Riding around with your bikes, driving around with your car, doing Doordash in the saturated market, New York City. You can't make no kind of serious money. I know that. All right, guys, that's a wrap. And we are out. See, guys, I did all that. Since I came here, since I pulled up, they pulled up. did my delivery, and these guys are still hanging out here, man. I even forgot to lock my car, but it's all right. El Paco 1 and 2 were actually watching my car. But yeah, man, that's a wrap. It's just a little bit after 2 and we're done. Let's move on to the next thing. Guys, just for full transparency, I'm actually on the way back to my side of town. So from downtown Brooklyn to where I live in Queens, Cambria Heights, it said it was gonna take me an hour and 11 minutes to get home. But what I did, I put in for a Best Buy gig, paying $13 going over the Valley Stream, where the Walmart is located at, and BJ's, etc., where I could do Spark and Instacart, even Roadie, and I got it. So that's $13 more added to the kitty. It's gonna take us over $150 for the day, where I only need $50 more to get to $200. Note, it's a slow day. You saw what these Doordash drivers, well, the bikers were going through. It's the same, pretty much the same. You drive, you bike, Doordash, pretty much the same except for larger orders. But you see what they're going through. They're there waiting for offers. Nothing's hitting their phones. You see what I mean? And I already lined up my orders and I've made my money already. So that's what I love about not doing Doordash and just working other apps where I can basically control what I do and where I go. Because sometimes an order might pop up and you're like, yeah, I want to go there. You see? I want to go there. But when you're doing with my Metrobi order, I know I was already going to Manhattan, so I could plan ahead. My, my roadie order this morning, I'm like, okay, I'm going right there. I don't have to put in for any orders going deep in Brooklyn where I can't make it back in time to pick up my wife, etc. So yeah, I like that flexibility, you know what I mean, and that where I could select what I basically do instead of offers being sent to me. You see what I mean? And with Doordash, then acceptance rate matters, completion rate matters. You know, it determines what type of offers you get. These are the apps you could decline as much as you want. No big deal. You see what I mean? So guys, we're 28 minutes away from the Best Buy, and I'm hoping that more offers would pop up going over to that direction where I'm going. So this could turn from $13 to $30. Let's see. All right, guys, we're at the Gateway Center and we're going to Best Buy. So hopefully we're in and out like we're robbing the place. All right, guys, so got the order picked up. It's right here, and it said it's going to take 27 minutes to drop it off. Look, man, I came to a conclusion that today is kind of slow. I don't think it's a $200 type day. Well, listen, man, I can make $300 if I want. It's currently $316 or $315. Yeah, I could make $300 if I want today. But do I want to push myself and work late, work another 8-hour shift? No, I don't. You see what I mean? I do have my kids at home and, you know, got to pick up my wife in about an hour, 45 minutes from work. I don't want to put in that type of grind. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of selfish of me. I don't have anything to prove. I've done it before. I've made $300, $400 in a day before. So I just have to look at my market and say, listen, man, Roadie, it's been slow today. You know, I think I got lucky with some of the offers that I got. And, well, the offer that I got this morning, I should say. And I was actually waiting for more orders to drop, and nothing dropped, you know, earlier. So I wasn't able to, like, let's say, capitalize on the time between when I dropped my wife off and then when I had to pick up the order from up in Port Washington. So I just say, you know what? I'm not even going hard. I'm just chilling. Let me get some breakfast. Let me relax, you know, because I just looked at my market. 150 plus the 214 that we made yesterday. It's not a bad haul for the first 2 days of the week at all. You know what I mean? I could go out later, as I said, but I don't think I'm going to push it, man. Seriously. The orders are just not out there today. and you have to know when to just chill. You see what I mean? There's an order just dropped, a $50 off on roadie. But am I gonna get it? Nope. I'm not gonna get it because there's probably 25 other people putting in for it. I'm not gonna get it. You know what I got? The offer that nobody wanted, $13 from Brooklyn to Queens. But I was going that way anyways. So yeah, pretty much. Alright guys, final delivery today. The lady is outside, so yeah. Hi, how are you? So guys, not where I wanted to finish today, but you know, we gotta work with what we got. So yeah. So today we made a total of $62.26 on roadie. One of my milder roadie days, because I chose to do the Metro B order. I did that because that was guaranteed money, you know what I mean? So $91.58 on Metro B for a total of $153.84, and we only did what? 9 deliveries. No, 8 deliveries. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all, man. I'm just tallying the miles, document that as well, and you know, just give you guys the information. So today we drove a total of 75 miles. So 75 miles, 153.84. That's $2 per mile. We did great. And a lot of those miles were deadhead miles. Driving up to Port Washington and then driving from the last drop off in Brooklyn over to the Gateway Center. So yeah, pretty much. And if I didn't take the order from Best Buy, the whole thing would have been dead miles. But I think we did good, man. I think we did good. Guys, just a tip, make sure whenever you buy food on the road, write it down, make a note, because you could write off 50% of your meals. You could write off a lot of things, but meals is just one thing you could write off. And I think today we spent about $16 in food. You know, my breakfast, and then I bought a Snicker bar. So I'm gonna write off $16. Well, I'm gonna make a note, $16. When I put it into the TurboTax app, it's gonna do the calculations, and I'm gonna, you know, get some deductions, save some money on my taxes. You know what I'm saying? But guys, you know what they say? 2 things you can't avoid is death and taxes. So don't be trying to avoid these things, man. These things are inevitable. You feel me? So yeah. So the tally for the week so far, $366.74. Not a single dollar made doing Doordash. But I did make some Uber Eats money yesterday, which is pretty good. Nothing on Grubhub yet. Nothing on Spark as yet. And I didn't work the app. That's the thing. I haven't worked the app for the last 2 days. I didn't need to work the app. That's the crazy thing. If I really want to grind, I could work Spark and make that money. But I ended early yesterday and I ended early today, and I'm still at $366 for the week. It just shows, man, once you know your market and you learn how to use these apps, you can make money regardless. I mean, could I say that again? Regardless. You don't need Doordash. So this is not really an anti-Doordash video, because as I said, there's people that could work Doordash and make money, just not for me, man. It's never been my thing. You know, since I figured out how to really work these apps and I downloaded more apps, I forgot about Doordash real quick. So it's just for inspiration, man, and motivation. So, guys, that's it for today. Appreciate you tuning in to yet another one. It was fun. It was definitely fun. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know if you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out, man. I'm just trying to be a little different, you know what I mean? Incorporate a little ride along with a little message, with a little thought, you know, and not just straight ride alongs. You see what I mean? So guys, I'm your boy Dom. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video if you haven't yet done so. And until next time, peace out and Godspeed. Today was a failure. I wanted to make $200. But you gotta know when to adjust. You gotta know when to stop and just go home and chill. Remember, this is a side hustle for me, not my main job. If it was my main job, I could have stayed out here all day until I hit my goal. See you guys pretty soon.